been around and know what I'm saying. So it's not a fan base, man. You know, look at club. You know what I mean? You either with it or you're not with it.
Big up to yours.
Mm.
Cheers. Here's to the story. And big up to the pub. You know, I'm here to speak directly to my lovely, lovely ladies. Yeah. All of you. All different shades and shapes and situations. Yeah. You know, I did say situations. Yeah, right. I'm speaking today to all of you who say men ain't shit. Alright. Let me agree with you for a second. Is it that you don't know any men who are good men? Oh, wait. Your father is a great man, your brothers are really exemplary, you know, like 3 co-workers who stand out, you got 2 cousins who are really cool guys. Oh yeah, you got 2 male friends as besties and all this. Also, you do know men who are good men. But every day you get up and your story is ain't shit. At the same time, having decided that this is not only your chorus line, it is something that you've even helped to formulate a choir to sing. So now you have a group of ladies like yourself who sing the absolute dislike and disfavor and disgust at these men who ain't shit. Alright. Am I the first to tell you? Lots of men ain't shit. But I wouldn't necessarily agree with you, men ain't shit. But this is your experience. And so I ask you, if men ain't shit, have you ever stopped and asked yourself, by chance, how it is that several men you've been involved with ain't shit? And I really, let me. Yes, I already know. You have all been exemplar. You've all been very good women to all these men who ain't shit. But if you have a history, a consistent creation of relationships with men who ain't shit, I would ask you very strenuously, strongly, and stridently to assess yourselves and ask yourselves a very serious question. And that is it that you're going to the wrong supermarket to buy the wrong product? Is it that you're going to the wrong factory and building the wrong kind of tool? Is it by chance that you're standing in the wrong rain? Maybe burning in the wrong sun? Maybe soaking in the wrong sea? Maybe it was salt? Or maybe it is that your choices have been a little bit questionable, and as a result, now that you assess your history, you are compelled to sit down and say, now I know that men ain't shit. I don't know, maybe you've tried to get different kinds of men. Men who are tall, men who are short, men who are fat, men who are slim, men who are rich, men who are poor. Maybe at their core, all these men share a similar trait that attracted you to them. You know, the way you say you buy different shoes, but you have at least 5 pairs that are in some way almost similar, identical even. Yet, one has a bow on the front, one has a stripe at the side, one has a design of glitter at the back, and one has a nice little cap at the front. They kind of look similar, but in many ways they are significantly different. I don't know. But if you're going to say that men ain't shit, and all your exes and, are just shit men, maybe, maybe, because I don't know you like they would, maybe, and I pray this is true, maybe you've just happened to be unlucky and you've just happened to happen upon these men, the residual of rubbish, the very last crumbs and scum of the earth. Maybe you've just been unfortunate to find. Because you do know you have a friend who was an absolutely wonderful man. Until, of course, you and your friend sit down and say, she and the man left. Because even the most wonderful man can become ain't shit. Yeah. I would advise you though, ladies, when you decide to say that men ain't shit, and you make this as a very general statement, maybe in all honesty what you're doing is bungling and bundling up everybody together simply because there are a set of men who are absolute shit. That we cannot deny. Does that mean that we should all fall victim and feel spared by the spare of those men? No, lots of great men exist. The fact that some women are lucky to get them and you aren't, should that then define exactly who men are? The fact that you have made a concerted and deliberate effort to not have another shit man, but what you've done is selected another shit man. Not deliberately, but sooner or later, if you get into the same kind of design, you'll find yourself with the same kind of result. How exactly do you expect to get a different result when you always say men are shit? Do you think any man, any reasonable man, any sensible man, any man of worth and character is willing to sit with you while you spew vitriol and vile about men and being shit? And then he says, hey, but what about me? And you say, oh, not you, not you, not you, not you. Sooner or later, it rubs us the wrong way. And hey, this might hurt your feelings. Not that I really care, no, do I? Because hey, the truth might be an offense, but not necessarily a sin. If it is that you have a history of shit men, I suggest that maybe you might need to change your magnet, because you, my friend, might in some way, inadvertently, subconsciously, unconsciously, and unbeknownst to you, you might just be a shitman magnet. So change exactly how you have your profile, and let's hope that you can indeed one day say, finally, you found yourself a good man. Until then, try avoid shit man, and never date a man who doesn't drink yours. That's Rodney's story.